Camille. I'm Ellie's mom, and this is Luke, Ellie's stepdad. I knew that Ellie was at risk for Huntington since before she was born. Ellie had started school and was perfectly on pace, and then second and third grade it became really obvious that she was struggling. So we just got tutors and stuff like that and worked extra hard with her. And in 5th and 6th grade then we were home doing 5 or 6 hours of homework each night.
It was like 10 or 11 o'clock at night. And
we were reteaching her things over and over and over again. So then we decided to have her tested for learning disabilities. I give family history and explain that Ellie has Huntington's in her family, but we don't know whether or not she's at risk. The doctor went and did a quick Google search of Huntington's and looked at the symptoms and said, hey, this could explain everything she has. Not really understanding what she was telling me at that point. After kind of learning about juvenile Huntington's, and I kind of kept a closer eye on Ellie at that point. When Ellie was in 8th grade, we encouraged her to try cross country.
she enjoyed it and wasn't competitive to her. It was just something fun to do and be interactive with other people and stuff. Social awkwardness was starting to develop too for her, where she did things that kids didn't normally do, or she would ask.
She had a really hard time socializing with friends. She used to be very social and have lots of sleepovers, but then in 8th grade it was really hard for her to maintain those friendships. And people were starting to notice there's just something different about Ellie, and you couldn't quite put your finger on it. When Ellie started freshman year, she went out for cross country and went to practice every day. She had a huge spill in the summertime. She totally wiped out. And I didn't think anything of it. I thought, she's just kind of clumsy, she's awkward. But then I went to her first meet, and I just saw how extremely difficult running was, how she was like 5 minutes behind the slowest runner, and my heart just broke. And I was like, something is definitely wrong. And I knew that there was a local conference for Huntington's, and I decided to attend. And I told her dad that I was going. And at that point, he had been tested for Huntington's and was going to find out his results. Well, he tested positive. So when Luke and I went to the conference in October, we knew that she was definitely 50% at risk at that point. That was an eye-opener. Everything
we had noticed over the years that we just thought was off slightly was a symptom for JHD.
March 15th, we got the results, and it was that she has juvenile onset Huntington's. The doctors look at you and they say, I don't know. I don't know what that means for her future, or for how long she's going to live, or how long she's going to be able to walk or talk for, because we do not have the research. Our community has completely stepped up and supported her and loved her and have changed her life so much for the better. Looking back a year ago, Ellie had a really hard time socially with friends in school, but now it's completely different. Ellie walks into the doors of any basketball game or football game or the doors of the school, and I'm walking with her and I have 10 people who are like, hey Ellie, how's it going?
She's a superstar basically.
She's a total celebrity
around
high
school.
So,
I mean the football team, the basketball teams, the school,
our church has
been
amazing.
Everybody has stepped up and just did such a wonderful job of making her feel so special. That she looks at all that stuff like a child, because in a way she still is. In her head she is. So here you got a mentality of a 10, 12-year-old girl that basically the world just revolves around her.
Hi, my name is Ellie, and I'm 16, and I have juvenile Huntington's disease. Everyone has been super nice to me. It's like I'm a celebrity.
She never looks more than a day or two ahead, unless she's got some impending vacation coming up.
She never has negative thoughts. She's always super happy and rosy outlook on life, and we're definitely blessed in that aspect. It forces us to focus on today and to really hold each day dear, and to know that God has a plan and we're a part of it, He knows all the answers, and he's got Ellie in his palm of his hand, and he's going to take care of her.
It's amazing how many people rallied around. I mean, there's no words for us to describe.
I'm so humbled by all of it.
We feel awkward at times because people do stuff for us and we're like,
Just so amazing.
there's nothing you can do to thank them.
And yet we do. We thank everyone so much.
Thank you guys for your support and making me feel very special. And I love you all a lot.